Well, it's a battle-weary Braehead clan who arrived back in Glasgow in the early hours of this morning, having taken back with them perhaps what some would say was an unexpected point from their game against Nottingham. However, they've also brought back with them some extra injury concerns. Already Craig Peacock and Harry Quast ruled out. Add to that now Matt Haywood and Jay Rosehill also as major doubts, and it's probably not the best time to play against the Elite League leaders. The Cardiff Devils flown into Glasgow tonight and will be their opposition. Having said that, the Cardiff Devils themselves dropped a point against Coventry Blaze at home, and their form hasn't been the best recently. They're only 3 points ahead of the Belfast Giants at the top of the Elite League. It's never easy to lead from the front of the pack, so maybe it is not a bad time. Some extra good news: Corey Cowick returns from suspension. Will the forward be enough to bolster the lines and push Clan through for a victory? There's only one way to find out. Let's go ringside.
Cardiff have a full team to choose from tonight. One player not playing is Andrew Lord, the player coach. He's the healthy scratch for the Devils tonight. He's opting to stand behind the bench tonight. In his third season as the coach, won the Challenge Cup in his first season. My goodness, they'd love to add a league title to that this year. Carlson flashes it wide. Asberg. And that's good covering from Mark Richardson. And the Devils kill the penalty. Wonderful shot on the turn. It's another big goal from Daniel Ahsberg. Takes the puck behind the goal, moves it forward, flashes it past Bowns on the turn. And it's Clan with the home lead. It's 1-0. Carlson. Bit for Ahsberg. Ahsberg tussling with Hotham. Aslan. Plays it diagonally across for Doucette, number 12. Cowick. Parsons robbed by Doucette for Haddad. Good saving from Zajkowski. The goal's been given. Didn't see who got the final touch on it there, but the Devils have got one back. Zajkowski not happy with that one. Devils are feeling there was a man in the crease there. That's what Zajkowski's unhappy with, I think. But the goal stands. Just escapes from Doucette. Now it's Beca. Beca going back the way as Clan changed the lines up. Had to play it safe there.
Devils back to full strength, Clan back to 4 skaters.
Levitt and Myers, their penalties expire. Devils back to full strength, Clan have 4 skaters. Good turn from Levitt. What a wonderfully executed finish, Alex Levitt. Beautifully sets up Barry McKenzie. McKenzie at the back door, tapping in past Bowns. And the Clan get the go-ahead goal. It's a short-handed goal as well. It's 2-1.
Clan goals are sponsored by Braehead Radio Car. Second goal for the Braehead.
It's a short-handed goal for the Clan, and Barry McKenzie gets one against one of his former teams. The Clan still have to defend it. That Keith's penalty about to expire. Devils still looking for that small gap, that small pocket of space. The Clan successfully kill the penalty. The fans show their appreciation. Now he's given the goal. I don't think the puck crossed the line there. Pavel Halas has given a goal for Cardiff. It looked as though Zajkowski had just kept it in and no more. Clan players are absolutely furious. The fans not happy with that one. I would have to see that one again.
Second goal for the Clan, a short-handed goal scored by 9. Assisted by 12.
We'll get the verdict on that in just a minute. Pavel Halas talking with his officials at the moment. Going to get a word with the goal judge as well. From this angle, it didn't look as though it crossed the line, and he's rolled it off. Devils goal, what they thought was a goal, has been denied. It didn't look as though it crossed the line from here. The replay is going to make a very interesting watching. Pavel Hillas explains it to Andrew Lord, but the goal has not been given. The Clan still have their 2-1 lead. Devils, can they try and nick something before the end of the second period? They've only got a few seconds in which to do it. Hotham is blocked off. Sullivan only as far as Lewis. And they've sneaked it in. The Devils have got their equaliser now. Bajkowski beaten low, and the Devils have the equaliser. 2 seconds left of the second period. Hotham sends it wide. Cardiff trying to snap at any rebound going at the moment. There's been 4 or 5 bodies in that crease there.
Giveaway of the evening. This time it's a voucher for Tony Macaroni's. Tony Macaroni's giveaway coming up.
Seems to be a problem with Bajkowski. I think his hand got hurt there. And amongst that melee, as Cardiff desperately tried to get something on the puck there in the power play opportunity that would put them ahead. Bajkowski seems to have been hurt there. Well, there's going to be a delay in the game. Well, Bajkowski's assessed. The league leaders, Cardiff Devils, top of the pile at the moment. Braehead Clan in the mid-table position, who've struggled for consistency this year. On paper, many thought it was one for Cardiff to win. They've got a superior record against the Clan this season. Well, Clan have certainly had something to say about that. They've performed very well tonight. When you consider the likes of Craig Peacock, Harry Quast, Jay Rosehill all missing from the game. Fans shouting for a penalty, it doesn't come. Clan have to really battle hard. They're back to full strength. Wharton is back on the ice after serving that slashing penalty. Ulmer inside to Bentivoglio. He waits for support. He scuffs it, his shot. Carlson. 2:19 to go. 2:19 from possible overtime. Who will blink first? In this war of attrition, Braehead Clan and Cardiff Devils locked at 2 apiece. Matt Keith. And offside called. Once again, Clan players not happy with the call. Ryan Finnerty tries to get the referee's attention. Sullivan has to go off. He's receiving medical treatment now. Ryan Finnerty trying desperately to get Pavel Hillas' attention, banging his stick off the advertising boards in front of him. Patrick Bordelot is being kicked out of the game. Well, Cardiff will have to do without their number 58. Patrick Bordelot, he is not a happy man. 2:05 to go.
Penalty time 65.
Now penalty shots just about to begin. Clan have made a change to the goalie. Mikael Bajkowski, who's been struggling with what looked like a hand injury in the last few minutes of this game. He's been replaced by Gary Russell.
By Joey Martin.
Now Joey Martin up first with the first penalty shot. Glides well, puts it through the 5-hole. Russell beaten. Cardiff get the first goal of these penalty shots.
First to shoot for the Braehead Clan will be number 10, Mike Hammond.
Hammond versus Bowns. A chance for Clan to get level with these penalty shots. Hammond. It's blocked by Bowns, that's a good save. Jake Morissette comes forward. Russell goes to meet him. And the Devils have it. Morissette. This one to keep Clan in it. It's Matt Beca.
It's number 26, Matt Beca.
Big chance now. Beca against Bowns. Executed brilliantly by Beca. Great composure. Bowns is beaten. Clan still in the game.
Clan goals are sponsored by Braehead Radio Cars.
Patrick Asselin moves outside, comes inside. Saved by Gary Russell. That's a huge save. Now Daniel Ahsberg here needs to score this.
22, Daniel Ahsberg.
Nothing less than a goal will do here for number 22, the Swede Daniel Ahsberg. Scored the first goal tonight. Here he comes. It's saved by Bowns, and Cardiff take the points in the end. Heartbreak for Braehead Clan. A defeat on penalty shots, but my goodness, what a performance from the home team. So many positives to take, but that feeling of almost will be haunting the Clan team tonight. Cardiff take the points on penalty shots after a 2-2 draw. Clan have a point to show, but no victory.
So Barry, the team come into this game short-benched, and quite ironically they end up scoring a short-handed goal. Do you remember much about it? It really changed the game at that point.
Yeah, we just broke away, and Levy was behind me shouting for the puck, and I thought, top scorer in the league, I'll give it to you, and go to the net, and he made a great move and gave it to me, and I put it away. So
it was a fantastic team performance as well after that as well. You must have felt at that time things were starting to go Clan's way.
Yeah. Tonight we all stuck together really well. You know, last night was exactly the same. We were short bodies, and I think we came together as a team and put in two good performances this weekend.
Some key performances all round the ice there tonight. Obviously not quite the right result there at the end, but your goalkeeper gets man of the match. He really kind of kept us in it there, really. Yeah,
he's been brilliant all weekend for us. He's been brilliant for the last month or so anyway. You know, when the goalie's playing well behind you, it gives the team confidence. We stuck to our system well tonight, and I think it paid off for the most part. We were really unlucky.
So Ryan, coming into this one, short bench, team kind of quite beleaguered after last night, a big journey as well, but a really good team performance. You must be quite happy with that, despite the result in the end.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you would ask me if I would have taken a point this morning, you know, with the news of Rosie and we got the flu bug going around, poor Boydie there. He's had a tough weekend here, and you know, the guys just stuck to it. You know, the game plan, we altered our game plan last night and kind of carried it into tonight. And the guys bought in, did an incredible job, and you know, like I said, we were 2 shots away from a 4-point weekend.
Obviously ironic coming in a short bench but scoring a short-handed goal as well. You must have been really impressed with the real effort. I mean, that shows effort like nothing else.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can't fault anybody to it, man. I mean, the commitment level we had tonight, we were blocking shots, laying in front of pucks. I mean, Z was he was cramping, and that was what's going on with Z. He was cramping, and he didn't want to come out of the pipes, and you know, all the way down to Rusty getting the nod to go in for the penalty shootout. And it's probably the hardest thing in the world to do, sitting around for 2.5 hours in the cold, and you got to go in and face some penalty shots. But yeah, I mean, the only negative was just not getting that other point. Other than that, I mean, you can't take so many positives that we could talk about. We'd be here forever. And, you know, like I told the guys, we need to build on this. Yeah, we didn't get 4-point weekend, but we played as a group and played as a team, and you know, we played for one another, and we had one goal, and that was to win. And you know, it would have been a tough task, you know, 8 forwards and 5D to go up against 2 incredibly stacked teams.
A task that he's very, very nearly achieved. It was obviously filled with drama, a real game for the neutrals there. You mentioned 1 goal incident, obviously the goal that was waved off. All these incidents happen, but as you said, there one other talking point will be some of the injuries coming out of this. Potential of a couple maybe added to that one there. How is Zach Sullivan?
Yeah, we won't know about Sully. He obviously got his bell rung. We don't know how usually don't know for about 24 hours how that's going to be. We got some guys that are playing hurt. I mean, we got the flu bugs going around everywhere, and then obviously we found out about Rosie, you know, maybe around noon, 1 o'clock today. And So that was another loss, and I think adding Cowick though, I think Cow's played incredible tonight. I thought he was a big body and played really heavy for us, and it's now getting guys rested up, getting back into our routine. Like I said, we're completely out of the Christmas period now, and it's up for Gareth and I now. We got to look and see if we see our situation on the injuries and see if we need to add some players to this team. Ownership is backed that. No, it's just it's a matter of finding guys to come in if that's the case. A lot of it depends on how the length of our injuries and whatnot, but we're definitely not going to be rested much this week here. It'll be right back on it and trying to get ready for another big weekend.
With the team seeming to bond and a big run of home games coming up, you must be quite hopeful of what's to come next.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think with our crowd, I told the guys we got a lot of home games coming up, and I think with our fan base here, if they can see that level of commitment every night, you're going to get the energy that we had tonight. You could feel the crowd was behind us. I could tell that we were, maybe underdog hockey kind of thing. The tanks were pretty empty there, but I thought they were incredible. The amount of noise and the noise they make on the PKs is just great, and we needed that in that last couple minutes when we had to kill back to back, and it was fantastic. So, like you said, if we have that level of commitment, we're going to turn this place into a fortress again. But it doesn't just happen. We got to make sure that we put the work boots on and come to play on Saturday with the same level of commitment and compete, and we'll be fine.
Great game tonight. Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks. Cheers.